I already checked something, but there's gonna be like, but like, look.
Vladimir Putin is flying from Moscow to the United States to have a meeting with Trump tomorrow. Here's how you can track his flight. So, of course, load into Flight Radar.
I already found him! The president of Russia? The president of Russia. Is this one? Ain't no way. So he's coming to Alaska? Ain't no way. No way. Wait, the president of Russia? The president of Russia? Well, why is it? Well, why? I thought it looked like the Airbus A340, but it didn't. Because it's not the shape of that. Because the cockpit is not a shape. I fly out the cockpit. There's three! There's three! There's four! Fucking four. Okay, never. That's so stupid. Guys, 3, 4 presidents, a plane? No way! There's 4 Russian presidents? No way. There's 4? No way! No fucking way! No fucking way! 4 Russian planes on board? There's no way, there's 4 of them! There's 4, there's 1, 2, and 3 over there for Russian. And then the one that just took off. The one that just took off from Alaska. No way! He still don't even have Russian. But there's no way they're already stamped by it. To meet the president, Donald Trump?
An F-15 ride-along passenger has ejected while the plane was still on the ground, and thankfully for us, the aftermath was all on camera.
What? No way.
Ethan Guo, the teenager that landed his Cessna in Antarctica in June, is still there, meaning he's been stuck on the remote continent for 1.5 months. We now have more insight on what happened. I got to speak with Ethan himself, and his legal representation has also released a statement, so buckle in. First, let's go back to June 28th, the day that Ethan landed on King George Island, a territory in Antarctica that Chile claims. Initially, we could only go off of what Chilean authorities were saying, but a day or two after the incident,
I can't find it. I can't find the day. So I find Isn't this the place? Let me check.
a territory in Antarctica. First, let's go back to June 28th.
Right place. So he's still not arrested because there's no police. There's no police in Antarctica. So Sterling just like lied that he just got arrested in Antarctica for landing the Cessna in it. So he didn't get arrested. He just still stuck there, just like dealing with the bad Wi-Fi. No, dealing with the bad like signal in Antarctica because you know there's like bad signals in like Antarctica, so you may know that. Like people haven't already know that there's like bad signals. Like I'm talking bad signals in like Antarctica, and I wonder how. I wonder if there are people in Antarctica. I wonder. I was wondering that if there was people in Antarctica.
Let's go back to June 28th.
What did the comments say? Imagine being stuck by yourself as a teenager. Yeah.
An air traffic controller has been suspended after shouting, quote, "Free Palestine" over the radio to a plane that originated in Israel. The El Al flight and
Wanna glow up?
which plane can reach the ground fastest from an altitude of 1 million feet? The F.
Wanna glow up?
F-22 Raptor.
Wanna glow up? For your phone? With Verizon?
An air traffic controller has been suspended after shouting, quote, "Free Palestine" over the radio to a plane that originated in Israel. The El Al flight, an Israeli airline, was approaching the Charles de Gaulle airport in Paris earlier this week when the controller made a statement. This violated the international air traffic.
Wanna glow up?
Which plane can reach the ground fastest from an altitude of 1 million feet? A passenger was recorded being dragged off of an EBM air flight on Sunday.
The best stories.
A helicopter in Iraq was forced to conduct an emergency landing in what appears to be a parking lot with many people and vehicles close by. There's not much information available, but according to FL,
An Iran Air Force helicopter.
flooding in Mexico City on Sunday.
I already saw one of those Mexico City on the flood of like they just filled the whole airport.
EasyJet has suspended one of their captains after he was allegedly spotted drunk and naked wandering around a hotel. The incident happened in the early morning hours of August 5th at Melia Dunas Beach Resort in Cape Verde. The shortest international flight from the U.S. operated by a 737 lasts just 30 minutes. But if you didn't have to worry about laws or any of that dumb safety stuff, how fast could you actually do it? The flight is Bahamas Air 222 operating between Miami and Nassau in the Bahamas. It's roughly only 100 you'd think the 737-700.
Scrubbing bubbles invited.
A Lufthansa pilot was forced to divert right before they were scheduled to land, and apparently he wasn't happy about it because then he drew this. On July 28th of 2023, a Lufthansa A321 was flying from Frankfurt to Sicily. After arriving in Sicily, but before landing, he was asked to divert, apparently because the airport's main...
August 11th? No. Raining. I know I can reach. If you think it's 6 foot hole, how deep is that hole? Not like 20 feet. 1 minus 1. Minus 35. Spell red. Red. L-S-T-E-R. What color is a carrot? I think it's carrot. Carrot. I don't know about carrots. I don't know about carrots. If you dig a 6 foot hole, how deep is that hole? Smell like 20 feet. 1 minus 1 minus 1 equals 35. Isn't this supposed to be one of these self-voice at Frank at EWR? I swear this is supposed to be one of these. Donate. Donate what? City Jet is a Sear J1000. Hammer? What the fuck is hammer? Let's search for Airbus. Imposter. Fuck you. Okay. I don't even know. What is this situation? What is Hold on. That is not my goal. That's not my own goal. Playing. Yeah, playing with circles, ruin it. Ruin school. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck.